In today's video, we're going to break down some very insightful comments from an important figure in the financial space. Raoul Pal is the co-founder and CEO of Real Vision, an on-demand streaming financial channel. He was one of the few investors to recognize the 2008 financial crisis before it collapsed, and has served as manager for Goldman Sachs' European hedge funds, as well as numerous other credible positions in the industry. On the 4th of this month, Raoul Pal hopped into a conversation with Eric Muschinski of the Gold Investment Letter to talk about plenty of financial topics. What caught our attention the most was his comments on the disruptive nature of cryptocurrency. Welcome back to Profit Protection. We're going to run this clip for you, but stick around.
Yeah. Stick around.
We've got a quick analysis of how this compares to our previous video about crypto being outlawed.
You know, the truth is whatever Jamie Dimon says, JP Morgan's scaling crypto massively. They're banking crypto firms. They have, I'm speaking at a JP Morgan event. I'm speaking about crypto. Goldman's doing the same. Everybody's doing it. All the investment banks, all the asset management firms. There's no way you can ban it, and there's no intention of banning it. They kind of get it. And I think, at national security level, they understand it's actually useful, right? It's useful. Like gold is useful. People don't really want to ban gold because it's bloody useful if something goes wrong. So I think regulation is the issue they've got is the 1934 securities law. So that is, what is a security use, what's not, then it only allows certain people to have access and others can't. And that becomes a very unfair system because, all rich people get rich off VC and early stage investments and the average Joe doesn't. So basically what happens is the VCs dump the stock once the company goes public, and many of these don't do well, which is what happened in the SPACs. A lot of them just went down in price. Mm-hmm. So how do you level the playing field? Crypto's early stage VC that's liquid. The largest part of the population are millennials and Gen Z. And they're a lot larger than us Gen Xers and the boomers. So they're the voters. They like crypto. They've been stiffed. They come at 30 years old when all of us kind of start investing. That, everyone starts getting married and does all that stuff. 30 years old, buys a house or, whatever, starts settling a bit. Well, they got all-time record real estate prices, all-time record equity prices, all-time record fixed income prices, all-time record credit price. What is their future expected return? And then crypto comes along. Here's their opportunity. I did that pension crisis video a few years ago. I don't know, it's been watched like 3.5 million times on YouTube now, but about this and saying, well, listen, the big opportunity for them is crypto. And so what? You're going to try and take that away from 160 million voters? That's never going to happen. So we're about to see a change here, which is the flexing of the power by the younger people to say, look, don't touch our opportunity set.
Raoul Pal's initial point for why a crypto ban is unlikely may be the most important. While the citizens of a country may not be able to influence their government as much as they would like, the banks and corporations hold much more power over legislation. He points out that he's been speaking at JP Morgan events about cryptocurrency and even name-dropped other financial institutions like Goldman Sachs. If banks and other large organizations are beginning to adopt cryptocurrency, it may prove that Bitcoin and other crypto is here to stay. While the government has regulatory power at the end of the day, most individuals are aware of how much influence corporations have within the legislative system. Raoul also spoke on how important cryptocurrency is to the younger generations, like Gen Z and millennials. The reality of our financial system is that the older generations were able to scoop up the majority of assets at prices unlikely to be seen again. For new adults, it can seem pretty bleak. They have all-time record real estate prices, equity prices, and more, according to Pal. The way he explained it, crypto essentially acts as an early-stage venture capital opportunity that anyone can get in on. It's liquid, and individuals can dip their toes in it a bit or dive in fully. This open access is a new concept and brings with it new opportunities. He also mentioned another point that counters our last video regarding Ray Dalio's crypto outlaw fears. Legislators will have to regulate crypto in a way that won't alienate the huge amount of millennial and Gen Z voters that will soon be deciding who holds political positions. If all of his points are correct, cryptocurrency could pose a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for those beginning their financial journey. Whether you are making your first big paychecks or trying to provide for a family, crypto as a store of wealth continues to make a great case for itself. It's important to stay aware of the developments in the field and the opinions of those like Raoul who understand it inside and out. Thanks for checking it. Profit Protection is on a mission to spread the good word about crypto, financial markets, and more. If you found this video valuable, we would appreciate you liking and subscribing so we can continue to bring you the most important comments from finance thought leaders across the internet. See you next time.